Right, Deb. You okay? Hope so. Concentrate on your cards, remember. Does Debbie need to know, please, Spirit? She's got specific questions, you know what they are. Let's see if we can give her some answers. Once more, thank you. Sorry. That'll do, thank you. So, Deb, we need you in the upright, so concentrate, stay positive. What is it we need to know? There you are. So that's good. The schooling part is over, you've learnt your lessons. Absolutely brilliant. So we're not going to repeat the mistakes, which is good. Overcoming addictions. Alcohol, drugs, shopping, whatever it is. You're getting over the need to fight. You have to learn to walk away. Because if you don't, no one will win. Everyone will regret it. This is a battle of wills where people want things their way and there's no compromise. They want to be right, they don't care about being happy. So you need to walk away. Somebody has to give in, because whoever this is you're arguing with, it could be you or them, is ready to cut their own nose off to spite the face. That's not a good energy. 5 weeks. Well, because you're a Gemini, this could be you even though it's male. It means that you're finally seeing things clearly. Or it could be a man, a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, who is more than your equal. This is somebody that thinks very clearly. It could be a doctor, a priest, or lawyer, a professional that you seek advice from. He will give very good advice. You are protected by this person. You're finally coming out the other side, and you are much stronger than you've ever been before. Because that is just a shell that's over. You have been betrayed, you've been stabbed in the back. That is over now. And what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. You are moving on and leaving the misery of the past behind. The turbulent waters are leaving in the background and you're going into calmer ones. Absolutely beautiful. You're also taking love with you. There is a reconnection with children or lovers from the past. Fond memories of the past. Someone from the past. 6 months. You're on the home stretch. This is a beautiful read. You're on the home stretch. You're almost there, especially with the property matter. You can soon release that burden that you've been carrying. Can you see the house in the foreground? It's not long now, Deb. That's absolutely brilliant. 10 days is mentioned. 10 weeks. You are bringing this chapter to a close, and you will be travelling to the object of your desire, be they persons, things or events. This is the most important card in this read, because the rest are just clarifiers. This is the 21st. Number 21, massively important, person living or past, date for your diary and address. This is travel to the object of your desire, be they persons, things or events. Bringing things to a positive conclusion. Fixed signs are mentioned, but not necessarily important. Leo, Taurus, Aquarius, and Scorpio. There's a string of pearls mentioned by Spirit and the number 72 with that card. There always is. So 6 months, 10 days, 10 weeks. You are moving on. You've learnt your lessons. You've got the right advice. And you can now think clearly, which is absolutely beautiful read. I'd rather stop there, but there is other things that I want you to know. So I hope you've read your notes from the song that I sent you, and look at the lyrics, the names, the dates, etc. All or part of them may be important. Just pick out the bits that mean something to you. Oh, right, they're all upright. So there is a Leo mentioned, which is a Leo in there. Somebody who's financially successful. So you may have Leo in your chart. You are the tiger in the Chinese sign, so that could well be you. Financial success. There is gossip surrounding either you as this Gemini or a gentleman who is a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or this professional man. You will feel under attack, but you are more than capable of defending yourself and make a big stink if people try to attack you. You felt stuck. That's over now. It's ended. It's done. Leave it in the past. Things are becoming very, very clear, and if you're torn between two properties, which you may well be, don't go for the one you think you should go for the one that you love. The 18 is massively important. Your wiser now. The full moon or the new moon could be important. Look up when that is, because it might be different where you are. The 18, massively important in a positive way. It is not going to be easy. They're not promising you that, but it will be worth it. Make no apology, or there may be no apology from the children or from the past issue. Even though it's a happy one, there will be no apologies. Hell will freeze over first. It could be a darker complexion person. It could be someone in a uniform. It could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person. It could be someone with an old injury to the leg. You're no longer overthinking things. You're no longer blind to what the situation is, which is half the battle. You are now financially stable, able to stand on your own 2 feet, and I believe that you may become single. There is a growth taking place. This is, if you've got a mother in spirit, this is your mum. If this is you as a mother, you are growing. There could be a pregnancy that makes you very, very happy. There is abundance. The grass is greener. Those born on the 3rd or the 30th, living or past, date for your diary and address, massively important in a positive way. It is connected to the military. November the 11th, May the 31st, or Anzac Day, anything like that. But you are growing as a soul, as a person, and you're on very fertile ground. So whatever you do now, there is happiness coming and abundance. Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So long, you haven't had one this long, this good, have you? You are seeing things very, very clearly. You've removed whatever that thing was that was holding you back, and I think it was just your way of thinking. You've overcome that now. Don't listen to the gossip. The gossip or the fire sign child, which could be a problem. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Or the fire sign younger energy. You have to take action now within 1 day. Don't wait. Decide what you want and what you don't want. Cancer is a negative energy. Problems with a vehicle, avoid the red car, be very careful when reversing. Don't drive when you're angry. There could be somebody that passed in a car crash. There is ambulances, emergency vehicles, fire engines, the possibility of parking tickets, speeding fines, etc. Mechanical problems with a vehicle. So any or all of those could be important. The number 7 or 25 is negative energy. You are about to find your bliss. The family unit is massively important and the happiness of it. A water sign child, unconditional love is beautiful, or a younger water sign energy, absolutely stunning energy. Again though, the problems are with these dark-skinned or people or someone in uniform, a feminine energy, possibly a mother who's unreliable and unpredictable, or someone feels that you as a mother are unreliable or unpredictable. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, so I don't think it is you. In the past, I believe you maybe tried to be traditional, or there was a codependent situation where you felt you needed someone else to stand and be safe. You don't need that now. Tradition dictated that you was married or whatever, did things the right way, but that's not happening anymore. My card. So you may be seeing a tarot reader, a psychic, a medium, or you may be seeing me again. This is seeing into the future. This is not feeling the need to speak, not feeling the need to argue. Knowing everything, and that's enough. Being very careful what you put into your body, as in diet and medication, and what comes out of your body as in words written or spoken. This is coming out of hell. This is coming out of a dark place. This is the widow, the divorcee, the girl jilted at the altar, the girl who went down the aisle without a dad. This is those born on the 2nd or the 29th, living or past, date for your diary and address, massively important in a positive way. You are no longer up in your head, you're no longer overthinking things, you're doing the right thing. Absolutely brilliant. Mourn the loss of whatever it is you need in the past. Forget about the past, draw a line in the sand and leave that behind. Today is the first day of the rest of your life. You have so many options, it's up to you. There's nobody now that can tell you what to do. Absolutely brilliant. So there's no one to blame though if you make the wrong choices. You have to make the right choices for you. What is it that makes you happy? That's the most important thing. The 3rd or the 30th. Living or past, date for your diary and address. So we've got the 2nd, or the 3rd, the 29th and the 30th. You're forgetting to breathe. So you need to take time out to breathe. Again, it's the 29th. Do your breathing exercises. Yeah, the divine masculine may be an issue. Masculine energy could be an issue. The number 1. Remember, all that glitters isn't gold. So when you're looking at the property or the situation, it doesn't matter what it looks like now. It matters what you can do with it. So don't go for the one that maybe is pristine and wonderful. Go for the one that has more options, more scope. You might have to do some work on it, but it has more options to it. Don't be seduced by glitter and glam and good looks. You need to take some time out for yourself. You've just ended a big chapter. You need to give yourself time to grieve. I know you think you've done all the grieving you can, but you haven't. You need to rest and just do normal everyday things for a while. Chop wood, draw water, and spirit will drop thoughts into your head whilst you're doing the washing up or whatever. You may feel orphaned or abandoned and alone. It says that in your writing. You're never alone, they're always with you. You may not want to your children may feel abandoned or orphaned, whether that's right or wrong, but there is mending taking place. There's nothing to apologise for, I don't think, but if you're expecting an apology for them, you won't get it either. Spirit are going to give you a leg up, especially as far as the kids go. And there will be a move, definitely, because you don't feel at home where you are. However, the family may never be together as they were, and you've got to get used to that idea. There's no such thing as coincidences. So you are going to have to take action, because you have to make your own luck in this situation. So remember to take action. You may be getting one of the kids to work with you. You might be having to give them a leg up, but don't be too generous, is all I'm saying, because if you have found some financial success, there will be plenty of people trying to come and take it from you, and you're going to need every penny. So again, the 43, the 7 is negative, and Spirit is saying to you, be very careful of your words, written or spoken, and what you sign. So there's negative communication, a lack of praise, and dishonesty. So you have to keep your words positive and truthful. Don't sugarcoat it for anybody. It's very important now, because if you deceive yourself or others, you are making problems for the future. I'm missing a book. I don't know where it's gone. I'll pause it 1 minute. Found it. So this is your challenge. He gently warns you of untruths, denial, and unsupported thoughts and words in any area of your life. If you've been dishonest in any way, it is time to make amends. So the only way you're going to improve the situation is to admit your faults. Change your tune, otherwise your impact on the world will not be as effective as you'd like. So even the smallest little fib is going to be talked about and then blown out of proportion. So be very careful. Even if you were to be successful in the immediate results, there will be a price for it later. If others are being unsupportive towards you, know that that's their problem, not yours. Don't take this world personally, and remember that you don't have to engage others when they project their own fears and negativity onto you. So you don't have to get involved in this. It's not your drama, not your monkeys, not your circus. Another message here is about how you speak about yourself. Don't be saying those self-depreciating words. Don't minimise yourself so that you don't intimidate others. Be proud of yourself. Do you refer to yourself as less than beautiful? It's time to change those unconscious statements now. It's not difficult to change things. We're always given a choice, and it's about time you made new decisions and better ones for yourself. As long as you remain positive and supportive, the rest will quickly melt away until you perceive it's the highest good of all. All you need is a desire to change. Be positive, and the Word Lord will help you to win this game of life. So no matter what you go through now, as long as you're positive and know that the Spirit are with you and they're backing you, you'll be fine. Romance. Let's see. I see so much happiness coming your way. But you've got to take action now towards your own happiness. It's not about what others want, it's about what you want. Even the kids. Yeah, religious factors. So there's a difference in upbringing, culture, religion, even marriages sometimes. Your love life is being influenced by your upbringing. So that it reveals that your spirituality and your religion are subtle but important factors in your love life. Perhaps you're looking for a relationship with a partner who shares your spiritual beliefs. If so, this card comes to you as guidance to seek your new partner at a church or temple or meeting place associated with your faith. If you are currently with a partner who isn't spiritually minded or whose beliefs differ from yours, you may feel dissatisfied. You may also be influenced by family traditions that expect you to marry within your own culture or religion, or even within your own class. The romance angels are helping you address this issue, and they ask you to remain true to yourself during this process, and then it will be decided for you, as long as you don't dim your beliefs for others. Decide which factor you will and won't accept in a relationship, and what your priorities are for your partner, but don't expect them to be mind readers, so communicate that clearly, kindly, with compassion. For instance, it's possible that your love interest may live a spiritual principle that you find important, forgiveness, charity, kindness and the like, without having the same religious affiliations you do, or faith. The angels remind you that your partner, like everyone, is a holy child, and everyone is spiritual in truth because everyone is spirit. Although it's not up to you to change your partner to match your spiritual path, nor should they change you. Your affirmations, prayers and visualizations can have a positive influence on both you and your relationship. So it's about how you speak to each other and how you react and how you're triggered by the past. He is not the past. He is not, some things he says may trigger you, may hurt you, but it may not be meant in that way. You're just expecting it to be. So you need to draw a line in the sand and leave the past behind. And there it is. It's time to rise up and be determined. You make this life. You're on a mission now. Be the natural giver that you are. Because I think you've learned not to trust yourself, and in the process you stopped giving. But don't go giving, like I said, financially. Your friends are going to be massively important. The number 8 is mentioned in your writings. The 11th house. And number 35. You need to find someone who doesn't walk behind you, does not lead you, and doesn't walk in front of you. You just need to find someone who'll walk beside you no matter what and be your friend. And if that's all you can offer for now, that's all you can offer. Who knows where it will lead? But that's basically what the words of my page on Facebook say. Lead me, guide me, walk beside me. So, the 3 graces of hope, faith and charity, a reunion perhaps, a bond of friendship. Rely on the support of friends and other associates. You must not attempt to go this all alone, even if you are single. You will need others to help. The 11th house is about associations and how we connect to others. It's the house of group alliances, ideals and aspirations in a public or social arena. The 11th house is commonly referred to as the house of friends. So you need to see what your sign is in your 11th house and then look at the videos for that. It is so much more than that. It is everything to do with the collective that comes from groups, people who identify and align with each other and make social change. By combining our energies with others, we can make our world, but more importantly, the domain of others, a better place. The 11th house has much to do with your destiny, what we decide to give before we leave this earth, our sole purpose. The 11th house deals with the greater good and giving up to the ideal. The 11th house says that we're not in this world alone and that it's time to remember that everyone else is just as important as we are. Aim higher and go among the broader society to work with others or share your energy. It is not a good time to be alone. The support of allies and other groups is necessary. It's how distinct you are, and it's a reminder that you are unique among your group of friends. When this card turns up, the focus is on friends and what groups you belong to, who you associate with, to achieve your objectives. Pooling your resources with those of others may be necessary. There will be changes in friendships and associations, or possibly you may be able to achieve an important goal or desire based upon who you know, not what you know. It represents a collective creativity. A friend may have the very information you need to further advance your cause or goal, or it could be through the friendship of lovers or spouses that you will be allowed to attain your dream. This means you are about to hook up with the right people at the correct time, but you have to take action when you do. Now, it is all about the people you know and what organisations you associate with. Even though it's a fortuitous time to join classes, a club, a society or group, it is also important to be stand out. Don't alienate yourself from people that could be very important to you by being too verbal or negative about other people's beliefs, because you might shoot yourself in the foot. Join a class, a club, a society or a group. It's important to be stand out. Others will support your individuality. Sudden appearance or disappearance of old friends. Yes, especially childhood ones. The 11th house is also the house of stepchildren and children who belong to your lover. Issues involving such children may arise, so look to this for the meaning. They feel abandoned and there is no apology given. The collective, those who support you as friends but can sometimes indicate open enemies and rivals. It could just be spirited competition, but you need to not engage. Rise above it. Bringing out the best in both of you. But in the end, what works out is what works out best for all. So it's not a good time to serve only your needs. It is time to be a comrade and give consideration to your friends. Friendship, friends of all kinds, allies and alliances, social contacts, organisations and clubs, gathering, dreams, hopes, aspirations, destiny, compassionate acceptance. You must accept any invitation to reunions or celebrations of any kind. Places where we discover we are not alone. Being different, individual, one of a kind. There may be foreigners involved, other cultures and people with different ethnicities or background. Tribal connections, suffering from rejection or banishment from this tribe. Travelling to foreign lands, yes. Entering a new field. Misfits, artists, stepchildren, children who are also our friends. Technology, connecting through electronics, so learn from the children about the electronics. Going with the flow, get online, put the business online. Trusting in the flow as well as in your own wild and unique self. There will be a celebration. A source of help, alliance, groups, friends, the black sheeps of the family. Goals, hopes, wishes and dreams. Live the dream. Don't hold yourself back. Oh. Yeah, go with the flow. Go with the flow as the water does down the river. There's no rush. 6 weeks. And dance. So go to that party, whatever it is. Allow yourself some fun each day, even if it's just cranking the radio up and bopping around the kitchen. Just as the sun dances with the moon each night, it will change your energy and bring it positive connection to the divine. So I hope you enjoyed that. I hope it helped. Thanks for listening. Speak soon. Bye.